Hey everyone, how you doing? It is me, Tim, doing my life. One of my subscribers wanted me to do something about my life and how it was. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it so far. I had the ups and downs. Let's say when I was a youngin', I had a good mom and dad until my dad and mom split up and got a divorce, and my dad left and found somebody else, and I lived with my mom and stayed with her and until she got married and all this and that. And I had some favorite toys when I was a youngin'. Had like a Casper the Friendly Ghost, and unless I had a Bugs Bunny doll. But then, after growing up a little bit, learned how to ride a bike, and then helped my stepdad and stuff doing things, and went ice skating, and I was a little mischief. I was kind of bad for babysitters when my mom and stepdad took off on trips. And then, after that, my mom got a divorce from my stepdad. And it was just my mom and us. And when I was youngin', my mom did have a house cleaning lady that I really enjoyed and liked. She was kind of an Aunt Jemima housekeeper. Really enjoyed her. And, when my grandma was alive, we all used to go to her house for Thanksgiving and this and that, and spend time with my cousins, and just enjoyed my time when I was a youngin'. Then, I got a little older and everything. Then the house that we used to live in, we all moved from there and moved to a different place, and then found some friends to hang around with, and met in the neighborhood, and used to play games outside with them. Used to play kick the can and red light, green light, and this and that, and and then, during the summer times, I went to go visit my dad down in Tennessee and stayed with him for a while. And I was gonna stay and live with him, but decided not to, so I came back home and lived with my mom, and went to school, and I was in special ed, attending special ed classes, and then got me a moped before I ever started learning to drive, and I rode back and forth to visit my sister and do her yard, mow her yard where she used to live at a trailer park, and had all that fun. And then one time I got into a fight with my mom, and that wasn't no fun, and I wish I'd never got into a fight with her, but I did. I think we all make mistakes. I got into a fight with her, and then she called one of my sisters to come and stay for a while, and then I had a sister that got married, and moved to San Francisco, and then she got a divorce and moved to Ohio, then came back to live here in Michigan, and then after that, one of my other sisters, she had a job here, well, had a job in Hastings at a nursing place to take blood, and then worked at our local hospital, and and then, you know, after that, I started taking driver's ed, and got a car and got my first job, worked as a janitor at a racket club place, and then messed that up because I got tied up with this girl, and and then after that, had other kind of different jobs, and well, they didn't work out good, and then after that, went to a boarding school. My mom shipped me to a boarding school. I found out that a friend of mine went to a boarding school, so both of us went to there, and until 78, and then I came back and went to high school for 2 years. And then after that, I went to this one program through KCC, and all that great stuff. And then after that, kind of got into trouble stealing my mom's rings. She had some expensive rings, and I stole them and cashed them in, and she found out, and she kicked me out of the house, and I lived in my vehicle for a while until she helped me get a place. And then I had me a job where my grandma owned a bakery called Archway, but that didn't work out good. And then found this girl in Albion, and she lived in a foster care home and all that stuff, and got tied up with her and brought her to Battle Creek, and and we didn't hang around too much. And then after that, she kind of stayed in foster care homes, and I stayed in one foster care home, and she stayed in another. And then I got me an apartment and lived in an apartment, and then she got herself an apartment and next door to me. And then one time she, this one foster care home that she lived at, she went to go visit one time, and Penny was there. Well, see, this one girl I used to date, she stayed at a foster care home of Penny's aunt. Penny had an aunt that owned a foster care home here in town, and my ex-girlfriend gave Penny our phone number, but down the road, Penny called one time to see if we could meet her up at the hospital, because Penny did have a daughter. Her name was Sherry, and she was born in '84. She's a old one right now. She's up there at age, and she's got kids, and last time Penny was able to see her was, it's been a long time, very long time, when she turned 18 years old, and But she doesn't associate with Penny whatsoever. Kind of sad because, you know, that's her flesh and blood daughter, but her daughter doesn't want to do anything with her or anything, so, booyah. But it's kind of sad that her own daughter doesn't want to do anything with her, but then one time Penny called me and wanted me to meet her behind Kmart, and so I met her behind Kmart, and that's how me and Penny met. And then started hanging around, living with each other. And then things went wrong, sour for Penny, and then I had me a place, and then Penny lived in a foster care home also, and until they decided that she can live with me, and she lived with me, and we lived a happy life in apartment buildings. And, you know, we moved from one apartment building to the next, and then one of Penny's ex-boyfriends, we met him and hung around with him, and he had this one girl Penny used to go to school with, and then I had me a job at a Chinese restaurant as a dishwasher. And I worked there for a while until I decided to quit that, and was out of work for a while, and then somehow I got into other apartment buildings because I was on general assistance at the time, and just enjoyed living until my mom got us a house, our first house, and we kind of messed that up, or I did. Got into having dogs, and she kicked us out and on the street, and we had to go stay with a friend of mine. And then after that, and then at that time, Penny was pregnant with our son Joe, and then after that, we moved to a town called Gobles, Michigan, and moved there for a while. And Penny had our son over there, well, in a town called Kalamazoo, and we stayed there until things didn't work out there. And then we moved back to Battle Creek, and then got a place here in town and lived there for a while, and till my mom got us a house, and lived there for a while until I kind of messed up there and had kitty cats, and and let's say the first round had what, 26 cats, and the last time had 28 cats, and yeah, we were cat lovers. You know, we took in stray cats that we felt bad about and that didn't have a home or nothing, and then, you know, had cats that had kittens and this and that, and then back in around 2013, that's when they took our last cats away, and we got in trouble for that. Oh, Lord. Been cat free for 3 years now. Yeah, been cat free for 3 years. And let's say, then the apartment that we was living in, we got that in March of 2013, and lived there until this summer. and moved here, and been enjoying it here. Well, yeah, that's my life. It's just been an up and down one, and I've been in jail for assault and battery on a police, for fighting with Penny, and then fighting with some police, and then got a ticket for no fishing license, and then went to jail over the cats. Thought we neglected them, but we didn't. We cared about those kitty cats a lot, but to them, they thought we neglected them, but they put us on probation, and was kind of happy about that, and paid off our fines, and just haven't had any cats since then, and don't want any more. They're just a pain in the butt. Just a pain in the butt to own an animal. If you gotta go away, you're not home all the time, and people go out and get animals, but they're hardly ever home. They're always out going on vacations, and that's not fair to a cat. If you're gonna be an animal lover, be at home all the time. Spend time with your animals. But we was always home all the time, and we really adored our cats, and they really adored us big time. I had some special cats, and Penny had some special cats that really adored her and liked her, and she kind of got a stray cats to come to her, and she really worked very hard, but they thought we was really neglecting our cats, and we tried our best. Well, but things didn't work out, but we learned our lesson, and just been clean, and not gonna get into that mischief no more. No more on that. I hope all of you enjoyed the story of my life, and if you did, go thumbs up on it. Also share this video if you could do that for me, and if you're new and came along this video, hit that red subscribe button down below right there or right over there. Click on it. That way you can subscribe to this channel and check out my other videos that I have. I got so many, so feel free to do that. If you could do that for me, it would make me happy. And before I end this, I want to welcome a new subscriber to my channel, Der Plunkster. Hello, Der Plunkster. Welcome to my channel. I hope you will enjoy it. Feel free to check out my other videos that I got up here on this channel, and share some with your family and friends if you could do that for me. I'd be more than welcome. Well, again, everyone, y'all take it easy and have a good one. And if any of you out there is getting close to going into 2017 or going into Sunday, well, hey, happy Sunday and happy 2017. And if you're still in Saturday and still into 2016, well, happy Saturday. Again, y'all take it easy. Have a fantastic one, and this vlog is over.